by Victor on this flank.
That's like me talking to my matchmaking teammates. Not happy. And I don't blame
you meant in Russian.
That'd be impressive. Yeah, I mean, this is so interesting.
Does it sound positive?
No, but Harry, when have the comms of NaVi ever been positive? Do tell me that. Zeus with his head in his hands, and he's going to be calling for a bit of support. That smoke coming down late. These T's are coming out onto the bomb site. Great shot from Ships. Opening up. The heaven smoke misses, and Simple will catch a kill from above. You don't want to give this man any more room than he already has. Edward as well on the site with 3. And what a shutdown round from Edward, and NaVi specifically.
Electronic is aggressive in the toilets. There's no one to keep an eye on long, so he is somewhat boxed in here. Has support from Simple to help out in mid, and as he takes up position, Electronic has to turn his attention back towards long. And he does so at the perfect time. He catches all 4, and this leaves Ships alone. Now, he might find Simple, or Simple might find him. That's the risk you take. And they are going to try and deal with the man they know they've got trapped here right now. There is some support to come through. Blocker's going to find both Flamey and Electronic. And now this A-side play looking to come through from Windigo. On the other side, Zeus gets spotted going back to the bank. These rotations now looking to come in. Windigo will be allowed to get this bomb down, and they've got time to set up the toilets post-plant here if they would like.
And even get aggressive. Poison's close to the dumpster. Ready for a boost that will be employed. NaVi going to send Edward above and beyond. He'll take down Blocker. Close positions now for both these T's. No one playing the toilets, trying to run this crossfire. Poison's position could certainly catch NaVi off guard if they do focus on pushing out from the bank. One player coming from that side. Poison looks to get aggressive, try and take matters into his own hands, but it's Zeus to shut him down, and Simple to finish off. The SMGs for NaVi come up clutch on the retake. 3 rounds now on the CT side. But they won't be doing so here, not against pistols. Great nades again over this B side. Tagging down Blocker even further. Ships is on 30, and yeah, Zeus is going to finally finish off that kill. The gun gifted over to another low player, so Windigo really not having the best of times here. Simple spotted that one Deagle. There's Victor creeping up as well in the toilets, and Simple, he's going to go with a flashbang and a peek, not connecting. Flamey gets one. Simple flicks back and finds a player down in the toilets. Bubble's been given an AWP and a chance in this round, but he's being sandwiched from the CT side, and the toilets does get aggressive into the bank. But Zeus is ready for it, surely.
Oh, but with that kill coming in onto Edward, and now this bomb being able to be retrieved by Ships potentially down at that B bomb site. Bubble just has to find a little bit here. Zeus will finally shut him down, and Flamey able to win his fight onto Ships as well. So NaVi salvaging that round by the skin of their teeth. But he is the sole man here for NaVi, so does have to try and deliver. He's going to spot the first man, and missed shot from Poison. They would have loved to have dealt with Flamey. That would have been a free bomb site at that point in time. Won't be able to deny the bomb plant, but he's finding a lot of damage. Does bring Poison down low. Gets a 1-for-1 trade. Edward trying to save the day, but the trade here from Poison. First round, we've seen the AWP in his hands, and he's already in with the double. Now Simple and Zeus on the other side of things, and Poison trying to play the bomb. Has the read. Zeus is here, and a great shot now. Poison versus Simple. Simple up in heaven, taking the fight with the USP. Knows that Poison's low, but the time ticking down, and Simple has to pick up the pace. Simple gets dropped. Poison gets the 4K, gets the 1v3. Simple will still have his work cut out for him, though. 3 players already down through long, and first contact going to be made by Edward. Simple has to come in clutch here. He's dropped the bomb, but Poison bests him in the head-to-head. The clash of the Titans, and Poison emerges victorious. Victor trading another, drops Flamey. Edward doing a great job of staying alive and buying time for this rotation from Zeus. It does fall to the brain box behind NaVi. A 1v2 required. Poison just homing in on the angle, and that will be the round for Windigo. They're securing a third. Honestly, it's been quite some time since the roster I was speaking about ever graced our screens. But this round, we've already lost Bubble, so as I was speaking about him, he's the first man to fall in this round. Man advantage taken for NaVi. Ship's going to try and quell Zeus down in connector, but actually that's the bomb dropped. A bit of an unfortunate peek, and Zeus is in with a third. He is locking this round down. Connector belongs to Zeus, and no one can get past him. Poison suddenly asked to 1 off 5, and oh no, he does get the first man. The ball is rolling, but S1MPLE is there.
We know this team is known for their firepower, so what can they show us in this round? It's Zeus jump spotting. He's been seen. Edward tagged as well. Nice bit of early damage, but even better nade from Zeus. He puts Bubble and Blocker down low. Even getting the wallbang. Come on, Zeus. Leave them alone. Give them a break. Victor's going to try and creep into this B bomb site to open things up, and he has caught Edward off guard. The flash is good, but Edward moves behind the wall to peek back out and take the kill. Flamey's doubled it on the barrels. Blocker's now alone. Tag from earlier. Zeus will finish off his job. In fact, the only positive player. Victor's only graced the scoreboard with a singular kill. Windigo are going to go fast through this connector, try and take control towards B. I like this jump spotting that Zeus is doing. He's getting so much info as to the short control that Windigo are gaining, especially when you don't have Con as NaVi. Oh dear, Zeus, he's not even seeing enemies, Harry. He's just shooting walls and getting kills. 13 and 4 on Zeus, unstoppable right now. Actually, I say that. Victor dives into the B bomb site with no assistance, no utility. He gets a 1-for-1 blocker, catches S1MPLE in the aggressive rotation, and that gives Windigo a route back into the A site. Now, they had the connector early on, so they doubled back in towards his top bomb site, and Electronic has to hold once again.
He knows, though, that once he gets spotted, the advantage massively in favor of Bubble and Blocker as they take those 2 gunfights there and win them. It's Edward left alone. As good a start as that was from NaVi. And he said it wouldn't be a slow start for NaVi.
He hoped not.
Yeah. Well, let's see if that is just a hope and a dream, or if it is going to be the reality in this series. Flashes in towards the middle. S1MPLE gets smoked off, and this leaves Electronic here alone, but S1MPLE does set him up with that flashbang. He spots 3 players and drops the bomb. Edward able to best ships down at that B side of things, and now he continues his reign of terror. The aggression looking to come through. Bubble is on the other side, and Edward, I think he gets betrayed by the fact that org animation sometimes takes a little while to finish off before you can shoot.
No flashbangs to help Flamey out here. He's used his only one, so Flamey's got to hit his shots, but caught with the smoke in hand. He's gone down. It's now just S1MPLE calling desperately for Zeus to come and help him out once again. Windigo dropping the bomb, and it's rallied down into the pit. S1MPLE's doubled it 3 as Bubble emerges through the smoke.
Edward lines up 2, helped out by Flamey. Will they be ready for Zeus at short? Poison certainly is. Zeus gets caught barreling through that smoke, tries to catch them off guard. Flash thrown in by S1MPLE, allows this peek from Electronic, or they may be turning into it a little too soon. Now they know the whereabouts of both these players. If you're Windigo, you're allowed to... Oh no, wait, Poison's thrown his gun away by mistake. That's a bit of a blunder. S1MPLE's just sticking the defuse. Bubble is not ready for that, so NaVi will secure a 9th round.
What on earth is going on, Harry? Better line of sight, less surprise. You can't just open that door and get a kill. Oh dear. Victor walks right past. Ships was watching it, but he didn't check far enough to the left. So 1-for-1, and all the info that Zeus needs off of his death. S1MPLE still here on the bomb site, and Flamey is fallen off at the top of the boost. So now they're going to be ready for this push. Spray not connecting there for Poison, but Blocker certainly will with 2. This bomb again eluding the likes of Windigo as S1MPLE. He's going to fall. Team kill from Poison, and 2 more kills coming through. That was a... Flamey's taken a USP for that extra range, and Zeus, he wants close range as he pushes inside the bank with this Glock. Bubble, no armor, and aim punch could certainly be an issue. It's S1MPLE with another before the trade comes in, and now the CTs go flying through. Blocker caught by Electronic, who wrapped down from lower B, and Bubble's the last man alive. He's got to deal with a 1v3. Flamey spamming, spraying, praying. Bubble will get the trade, but I just don't think there's enough time for this one. 2 kills from it, but that bomb is looking to be too far ticked. And he's realized it as well, trying to get the kill to Edward, failing in doing so. And NaVi will pick up that round. Electronic full flanked from B and pushed up.
But there's still 3 players here. NaVi are in danger of walking in to this stack. S1MPLE will be the man leading the charge. Saved by Zeus, and S1MPLE follows up. They're making quick work of the B stack, are NaVi. Will they be ready for Bubble here as well? He's the unknown factor, and he does deal with S1MPLE. He's completely surrounded, but he's still fighting back. They've They've cornered the beast, and this is when he's most deadly. Denies the bomb plant now, and it is just Edward left in the 1v1. Bubble playing around the bomb site, trying to just waste as much time as he can, but he's not ready for Edward.
Safe decision to make. Now, if they jump spot, Simple's going to be able to hit that shot. At least we'll be given the opportunity. But Poison, he's taken first blood. Jump spot, not connecting for Simple. Flamey's been picked up, and Poison knows there's one more man on long. Flash is flying over 20 seconds. NaVi have to go. There's no other option. He's been caught by Simple, moving into the open, trying to catch the angle onto the long player. Simple, he can't follow up, and NaVi need to get on this bomb site right now. These CTs are running wild all over it. The plant going down. Bubble won't be able to stop it. He will dive through the smoke to give it a try. Victor with the trade. Low HP, and blockers followed up. It's Simple again in the clutch.
1v3 required. Bomb is planted for him. It's all the ingredients for Simple, but Victor getting by might pose a bit of a threat. Missed shot again, and Simple can't afford to keep missing these. He's still alive. Lands the no-scope, but Ships is on the defuse, so it doesn't matter. Windigo get a 7th round. Blocker trying to line up this wallbang. We saw him find Simple in the round prior from it. This time, no success for Blocker. Maybe, there's still time. Flash goes in. Edward is fully blind by it, though. And that's the only downside there for NaVi. Ships in with the double, trying to take a bit more, and he will do so. Manages the 4K.
And they could easily run past this on long as well. Windigo looking to make first contact. They might find it. Nades in the hands. Flamey's been dropped. The bomb goes flying, and Zeus as well, down to the dirt. Molotov close. Won't deny Electronic, but Bubble will. His 3rd kill on that A1S. Windigo, what a call for that mid-round aggression. What a perfect timing for them. 20 seconds left for NaVi to bail themselves out, but at this point, what can you even do?
Now Bubble going aggressive down here at long. This is so much information for Windigo to play off the back of. They can be pretty solidified that this speed play is coming through. Edward does at least deal with Victor, but the lineup almost there for Ships. They still haven't dealt with him. Simple will manage one, but Ships is the hidden man inside of the bomb site, getting bested. And Simple, 1v2, takes that initial peek onto Poison, and I think he spotted Bubble crossing over there. He almost certainly did. 10 seconds, and Bubble will just hide, wait for this bomb to go down. Simple has the incendiary. That's going to force Bubble out into the open. He extinguishes it, and there's no time. Simple thinks he has him. Simple believes he's done it all, but no, Bubble saved by that clutch smoke grenade. And Windigo will tie this up 13-13.
Oh, a minute on the clock, maybe looking to go a little bit earlier into this bomb site. But again, the rotation, of course it's perfect. Windigo have 3 men up on this top site. Simple tagged up with a spray. Bubble can't convert a kill, but that's 2 players on 7 points of health. The flash is there for the CT side, and Simple is delayed in the peak. NaVi setting up for the execute, 40 seconds left, and now finally Bubble getting kill onto Edward.
Finally something kind of come through in this round, and this play is getting dismantled. It's Blocker in with a double of his own. Flamey has gotten behind enemy lines, but he'll be quickly plucked from the ranks of NaVi and Windigo. They don't have connector control nor short water, so this has to be the A commitment. These kills have to come through, and bear in mind, Bubble is still on this wrap round. They're going to lose 2 players inside of the bomb site, so now it is just Poison, the last hope inside of A. He'll fall. Bubble arriving on this wrap does do damage, and now it's Victor in the 1v2. NaVi trying to deny losing this first map, and they will keep the dream alive. 14-15. Only 1 man for Windigo up at A, but with Ships and Blocker securing short control, that's been enough info for Windigo to look to try and rotate back into this A bomb site. They lose Bubble, but a smoke getting dropped at long does keep NaVi at bay, and yeah, we're going to get to see this little triple boost throwing in. Poison, not ready for that. And who would be? Man advantage maintained here for NaVi and extended, and 2 players standing between them, and another round in overtime locked in. Victor brought down low, finished off by Edward. Will they be ready for Ships in the same position? It might not matter because he stands alone in the 1v5.
Yeah, Flash is going in. NaVi have no idea. Element of surprise is all Ships has to play with, but there's so many men. Too many men, maybe. Ships gets 1, but the trade is there from Zeus, and that's it. NaVi have finally done it, bringing us to overtime.
But this is where they run into that oh-so-familiar stack from a Windigo. 3 players here. Flamey trying Secure a position over towards short. That Molotov going to waste even more time. Leaves NaVi really strapped for it. And some bad news for NaVi. There's another one to follow up. There is a smoke on Flamey, but he's over here at Sandbag, so he can't extinguish these Molotovs. Now the push coming in, and one by one, and NaVi falling. Zeus and S1MPLE remain, but S1MPLE might have just made this possible. A hop, skip, and a jump, and he gets by Poison up in the heavens. 7 seconds, though, as he tries to get this bomb plant. He's planting wide. Missed shot from Poison might have given S1MPLE a chance. He just dodges Bubble inside of the bomb site, but finally they deal with him. Slippery as ever is S1MPLE inside of B.
As I say that, goes round the corner to his own demise. Ships gets aggressive, but S1MPLE's ready on the other side. It's a 1-for-1 here, and S1MPLE's not done. He's looking to take matters into his own hands with a double entry towards B. NaVi going to go rushing through Victor. He's kept up with the flashbangs of his team from heaven. The nade puts him on 16. All of his utility flying out, and Bubble as well trying to assist. Flamey gets the nade kill, but Bubble is still here. Running through the Molotov goes Zeus, but 4 HP the difference. He stays alive and leaves Poison in the 1-on-3.
Oh, but he's gotten close. Missed shot. Oh, he gets caught on the bait and switch set up inside of A between Bubble and Poison. Might never get to see the light of day. Bubble, ooh, actually going to best Edward in the head-to-head there over at long. And this removes one of the prongs of this two-pronged attack that NaVi were looking to throw in. A great shot from Poison as he eliminates Zeus. They do deal with Bubble over at the long side of things. A 3-on-3 transpires. 15 seconds left into the A bomb site. Go NaVi. Blocker gets the first man. S1MPLE trying to answer back, but he'll get silenced. Flamey with just 50 points of health, and Victor shuts him down. Windigo take a second in overtime
to try and get an 18th round here. Flash goes over the top. That's the only piece of utility, but it's done its job. Flamey's off the angle. Smoke to try and keep him contained within this bomb site. He's getting surrounded up through long. Zeus with the opening kill. Flamey catches Blocker. Flash is running dry, and Bubble will get an opening kill, but Electronic is still here in the smoke, and a man has dropped into the pit as well. NaVi have a crossfire to this bomb site, and Electronic has shown it. Another kill. Zeus finds one, and Flash through the smoke. Electronic shutting down Poison. Only 2 players down on B, only 1 within the site. NaVi have read this well. Electronic going to catch first blood. Smoke to cut off this push outside. S1MPLE still has the toilets contained, but the bomb's coming up long. No info here for NaVi, but Zeus is on the site.
Oh, they line up for him. It's almost perfect. Poison does finally deal with Zeus, but it's S1MPLE once again up close in the toilets. He really does make things tricky now for the lone player left on the side of Windigo. NaVi, map point here.
NaVi have a man advantage, and he could even back out of this one, but with no info up towards the top side of A, he'll stick inside of the connector. That gives him a fast rotate towards B, and it may be needed because Victor's found the entry.
Edward now swinging wide on the back of these flashbangs, but Poison gets the trade. Now you're looking towards this wraparound from Electronic to find damage, but Poison, how's he managed that? He shuts down Zeus on the wallbang. Will start to get burnt out into the open just a bit, but playing around the pillar denies S1MPLE the vision that he so desperately craves. Electronic tries to get up through short. It's S1MPLE to deny the double overtime, and Ships with a double of his own. And this is it, Hugo. 18-18, a double overtime for map 1 of Group C.
Be setting up outside of this B site though. Windigo, will they be committing? They're certainly throwing smokes over with no info or control back towards A. They're not really left with a lot of options. This boost could catch Flamey, and the info's there. I think Ships has spotted him, dinked actually through the corner, and he's down to just nothing because Zeus has finished it off with another wallbang kill. This man just does not stop. Another one down on Monster. Zeus hits the 30 bomb, and NaVi in a 4-on-2 shutting down this B play from Windigo.
So they've got the synergy, and we need to see that come through now more than ever. They're not going to check barrels, and that could be their downfall. Flamey peeking on the back of it, and NaVi, a 19th round there.
Depends how soon Windigo go, and depends how soon NaVi rotate. Edward trying to spam, Windigo setting up for the quick play, and B will be theirs without too much hesitation. Oh no!
No, that's the bomb dropped. Bubble in his dying breath has left the bomb behind, but these Molotovs, Edward is in for a world of hurt. He couldn't go anywhere. Welcome to hell, Edward. Population U as he gets dropped in the fire and flames. Electronic and S1MPLE left standing. This bomb will be retrieved and Ships boosted up into heaven, but S1MPLE is very aware of the possibility, and he's going to barrel on out on the back of it. Gets a double. Flamey and Co on the other side. A three-man stack this time from NaVi. Aggression from Electronic and S1MPLE up at the A side of things, and they haven't seen anything yet. Couple of shots exchanged over towards the short portion of the map, but just flashing through, basically going in dry. No smokes to telegraph the play. Flamey, Edward finding kills left and right. Bubble and Poison can't trade them, but Poison's good for one. They still haven't found Flamey. He's still a nuisance, and through the smoke was that. Poison over the top of the barrels, rather, shutting down Flamey. A 2v2 salvaged in what was a 2 versus 4 situation. They've got the bomb down. They've made it doable.
Has S1MPLE been spotted? Poison doesn't know. He's jump spotting. He's finally got the info. He knows that S1MPLE's round this corner, and S1MPLE can't find an angle. Still on the barrels, Poison sits. Not a traditional bomb plant, and this is going to make things difficult for NaVi. Do they have a game plan back into this site? Dink coming through, Electronic dead, and S1MPLE will follow as well. 20 rounds to Windigo again, leading.
You would think you're on about S1MPLE and Electronic on the other side of the equation, but Poison and Bubble having a fantastic game. There it is once again, out towards mid. The confidence on this man.
Dear.
He takes down S1MPLE, he takes down Edward, he even goes back in for more. Finally, Zeus will deal with the point man, but Ships has already taken this aggressive stance in the park. But he's not playing games. Woo, almost another. Bailed out by Flamey there is Zeus. Still the man advantage sitting with Windigo.
Almost sees the barrel of the gun as player on long looks towards the corner. Zeus will get the bomb plant in, and Flamey gets even more aggressive. No one's covering long. Does Zeus check it? No. Back turn. Back not turn. Blocker gives away his position, but he will get a kill for it. It's Flamey alone in the smoke. Default plant. He pushes right through, trying to take a one-on-one, but the flashbang is too good. And Blocker and Bubble on that A site. No need for Victor. They get the retake done with just 2.
So this 4-on-4 will present itself to Windigo once again.
Yorp even swapped over, but not playing bogged down. Victor's still low. Ships gets himself another kill. That's Electronic getting picked up. And now 4-on-3 spot for Bubble. He gets the info. There's one man up on long. And that typically is going to mean that NaVi going for this A execute. They've only got 3 players. So to have a player so dedicated deep into that position means that the bomb has got to be coming up short. Windigo read it well. And Bubble looks to get aggressive. That Molotov, they've heard it. He's going to burn in it. Now Flamey's going to be ready for the angle, and he takes the kill. That could change everything here for NaVi. 3-on-3 in a surprising position from Bubble. Ship sits at the back of the site, but the flashbang holds him back. Going in for more, it's Flamey with 2. The trade is there, but Edward's still on the site. Victor catches him with a nade in hand, and it's now S1MPLE to close out the map or bring us to another overtime. It will be the game for Windigo. 22 rounds, 40 kills from S1MPLE, but it is not enough.
It's not enough, Victor. What was that? You had like 10 HP and you just beat S1MPLE like it was casual to win the map for Windigo in the 1v2. My word, what a map this has been, and what a series this could shape up to be. The perfect debut for Group C. Already living up to the hype, already delivering on the excitement. It's a pretty decent map for them, with Poison looking good early on. That could yield some results, but S1MPLE has made very quick work of the B defense. Not the DB fence. He gets brought down to just 1 HP in the process. The bomb plant going in toward A, and Edward rewarded just for pre-firing that little smoke peak position. Now leaves Victor and Bubble in the hot seat. 2v4, and they are completely surrounded.
Yep, dealt with as well. I mean, looking back to that previous map, Harry.
With Electronic getting so much real estate. You want pincer in and deal with Victor. They still haven't spotted Bubble, but there's S1MPLE to finally drop him. And one by one, Windigo getting picked apart here over towards the A portion of the map. Ships and Blocker remain, and they will get rid of Edward and actually drop the bomb. So now a very doable situation. How has this happened? What's just gone on? Blocker and Ships.
Despite these quad setups, so Windigo continue to run. Now this AUG catches the timing to Electronic, falling off of that dumpster. It will not win the fight though. 2 HP separating Electronic from his death. Zeus with the bomb getting spotted, and Flamey will get killed coming out of Olaf. Now that bomb is rotated on the back of Electronic, but Zeus is committed to the Ivy play, and he's going to get caught by the pistol. This is not a round that Windigo should ever be winning, so NaVi have got to be careful, and it's falling apart. One-on-ones being won by this CT side. S1MPLE going to try and turn it around, and he is the one player with health to do it. 2 HP still on Electronic. Simple taking Blocker down from above. Victor's on the back of the site and his gun did get spotted, so Simple can try and take this duel and he'll win it as well. Bubble alone and Windigo, they had a great start to this round, but the finish is not here yet. Bubble has just killed Simple and Electronic so low. 1 bullet the difference, walking through the smoke, and he'll win it. Only player on this site right now, despite this full wrap round for Blocker. He needs another rotation. There it is. Victor now moving in just in time as NaVi set up for the play. The flash up ramp is going to be perfectly timed, and NaVi double dropping, both blind. Poison given a second chance, and he'll drop Edward. Victor trying to watch the heaven play, but through the smoke, Electronic creeps. They could even back off here, but they do into Blocker. That flank coming up clutch with the AUG, dropping the bomb as well. NaVi, they've been caught between the two sides of Windigo, and Flamey's looking to do the same. He's flanked up on the A site. If only they could get back to the pop dog, and then they could take A. Bubble's been killed. Flamey tries to double it. Victor does hold that B site, and the bomb is yet to be picked up. The rotate is yet to be called, and we still have this flank being held by Blocker.
And he's such a nuisance, only with 3 points of health to his name. Yeah, S1MPLE, a man who is no stranger to having to come up big in rounds just like this, though. He's got the AWP still salvaged forward from that round prior, so he will be a real threat here. Is allowed to clear the upper portion early. We'll call that there's no one here. So now the drop coming in, and Blocker's going to miss his opportunity to find the first few players, helped out now by Ships, and actually everyone dies. The B play completely annihilated, and this leaves S1MPLE alone. And the wrap from Bubble. Yeah, never even going to come through. Ships just shooting up through the ladder. Then maybe not. So partial investment here, but already S1MPLE plucked from the ranks of NaVi. The fast aggression might catch Poison off guard, given some time to readjust here. Trying to exit in through that smoke, and he will get away. Zeus able to find him over in CT, now does have the AWP to work with, but quickly throw it into the 1v4, and the timing, ooh, does just get around the corner in time.
Poison caring for this late Ivy wrap because there was a player there earlier, but NaVi won't be going for it. They're 25 seconds away from a bomb plant, and all 4 players hitting this B bomb site. Ships, only man committed. Edward almost catches him, but Ships catching him in air. Flamey does get the trade. Bomb going down now for NaVi. Time for it. Bubbles on this pop flank, but Electronic has just caught the timing to watch it. Bubbles dead. And Victor.
You get the B bomb site, but you don't have the bomb. That's dropped right now back towards teammate, and Electronic has to retrieve it. Edward dropping 1 man inside of B. Ships goes down, and Edward's going to follow up with a double. Zeus and Edward both brought down very low, though, and Electronic still a long way from this B bomb site. Might decide to try and hit A, while so many players have been called by Zeus. Thing is, as he backs off, that's now another rifle that can be retrieved for Windigo inside of B. Electronic has to find this kill onto the man in the bomb site, and he will.
Yeah, this double setup, though, watching the smoke is Electronic, and Victor's got to go through it. He's so low, 1 bullet will separate him from death. And through Zeus, still getting the kill. Zeus on 2 HP, lucky to be alive as Bubble taps the bomb. You've got to peek it just to check it's not a full defuse. It is a fake. Bubble tapping on it again. Electronic not going to fall for the bait, though. Will just hold his own as Bubble takes the AWP and exits towards a B site. Bomb might kill him, and it will. So no AWP saved, and NaVi will win that round. But Harry, considering it was 4 USPs, Poison winning that with the AWP, and still NaVi coming down towards Ivy. 3 players here, the bomb. And the A-side split looking to come through. The issue is Zeus as well. He can't come through the pop dog because there's still a man in there, but luckily Blocker's found 2, shutting down this Ivy play. That will draw the pop dog player out for a second, but Bubble goes right back in as Zeus drops. Big kill from Zeus, but 3 HP left from him puts NaVi in this very uncomfortable 2-on-2.
Yeah, just 15 points of health spread very thinly between Zeus and Electronic. The shots have to be pristine. And there's one of them. Poison, will he be ready for Electronic? He is not, completely blindsided by the man over in Ivy, and that will be another round for NaVi.
Yes, it's a gamble you got to run when you're a man down and 10 HP on Electronic. What a gamble, what a call Zeus ready with a nade as well. That's going to do a lot of damage to these players coming down ramp. The flash is there, so's the nade. Do they get ahead of it? Yes, but Poison gets tagged. Simple won't get checked. That's a free kill. Can he double it? Can he find any more? No. Jumping players offsets his aim, and now it's just one man, but Ships will rid him of his life. 3 kills for him.
Actually going to elect to give this portion of the map up. Looking like they might just go for the A-side play. That smoke will fall down for CT and try to facilitate this cross. Flamey looks to peek through that Molotov, and that's a decision he might come to regret. They have to clear main, though. Electronic is already here, already posted up. They will flush him out as well. Simple now stood alone towards main. Trapped in here, but Edward taps down 2 with the CZ. Zeus will get dealt with, and this leaves Edward alone. Couple of nice shots riding out from him, but he's got a lot more left to do. Blocker able to open up. Simple in with that return. Poison. Missed shot onto Simple. Would have loved to have kept the man advantage in favor of Windigo, and Simple's being a real nuisance, as is Zeus.
Oh.
That's a rip.
That's a 1G, Harry.
As he shuts down the ramp man himself. Blocker, gone.
Oh.
That nade, gonna find some good damage.
Nice.
Ooh, they are hurt by it. Their egos might be a little bit damned as well, but they actually do manage to brush Zeus off from the top of the train, so not gonna get to see any mowdown from him anytime soon. Victor holding close. Poison deleting Electronic through that smoke. Man advantage now taken for the side of Windigo. They get into the bomb site. They've got the bomb down, but Simple trying to sneak behind enemy lines. He'll get bested as well, and Edward left in the 1v3. Might just consider saving Windigo. Zeus holding close, and he'll need a flashbang if he wants to find anything from this. Instead, Blocker takes the head-to-head. Now Flamey will delete one man. Simple in with 2. Finally silenced by Poison. We get to see them go head-to-head once again, and Poison wins it. Bubble on this wrap round. And this deadly duo of Poison and Bubble had been good for so many 2vx scenarios back on Overpass. They've got to deliver it once again, but the wrap from Edward goes undetected. Bubble, who might have just made something possible here. Now down to the 1v1 and just Electronic left to deal with. He doesn't know where he is. He spots him at the ramp, and Bubble. Ships drawing the attention back towards this A side of things. Does make his presence known in the Ivy portion. The rest of the squad still waiting outside of B, so this will be where the play looks to end up with just 20 seconds left. It's got to come through soon, and the flank from Ships doesn't yield any results. He'll ship the bed. And now, Zeus holding for the cross. Smoke going to force Zeus out of position. The bomb does cross into the bomb site at the very least, so they will get it down. And Blocker is on a monstrous wraparound from behind. They have to clear him. They do anticipate it. The timing couldn't be worse for Blocker. And this leaves Bubble alone. He'll get silenced. This time, though, Poison's been thrown up into the boost to keep an eye down through Olaf. Victor from the bottom of the boost, spraying through the smoke, takes the man advantage. Electronic's gone. And now Zeus trying his hand at the aggression. Ships is holding for it, but won't get rewarded. Re-peeking from Blocker, but Zeus getting away with so much damage in the fake that they've sold. If they take this site now, they do get it for free, but Edward is beginning his rotation, as is Flamey. So they're going to get in just a couple of seconds too late is Edward. He tries to peek it, but Blocker shut him down. And now this leaves Simple all alone. 1v4, and he's running for the hills. He's giving this one up. Windigo back in with a 12th.
It could certainly bait Victor into thinking that the rest of A main is clear. That couldn't be further from the truth. Execute coming through, and now they're going to go. Victor not checking the corner. Electronic finds that first contact, and the bomb's been dropped. Edward takes himself a second kill, and Electronic's come in as well. This tag team duo is locking down the bomb site. Windigo, one man left up in the pop dog. NaVi surely can read it, and he is just screwed.
Fast B play, order of the day with the force buy, and Zeus is here to send them packing. Already with 2, flash down from the ramp, but Electronic finding himself another, and they are getting shut down. The force buy has been derailed.
14 rounds to NaVi. Windigo have to play for overtime, but at least they've got a close T side to do so. Zeus spotting for the B play. Let's get that info. They're going to actually just charge at him. No time for the nades, but won't matter with the ace almost 4 from Zeus. Victor's grabbed himself a gun, and he might be able to get a bomb plant. That would be huge, but they might have utility to stop him instead. Simple just going to run right in. Too late to the party, but he took all the presents and he's run. Defuse has come through.
Aggressive stance in Pop Dog this round from NaVi. Not really a place we've seen them put too much attention. Bubble straight through these defensive smokes, but into the maws of the beast they go. Blocker and Poison remain, but these two have always been so good in the 2vx scenarios. He loses Poison and Blocker falling shortly afterwards. NaVi, they will pick up the win here on Train as they lock in that 16th round. They also lock in a third map from these strangers over in mid. Creeping on in, he's helped out by Electronic, but he'll take one to the dome as well. Slowly but surely they're whittling away at the HP of NaVi, but no kills yet to materialize. It's Simple and Edward to grace the scoreboard the first time around. And now this last-ditch attempt at the B play attempted to be mustered together by Windigo, and they will get rid of Flamey. Zeus is here to try and throw some lead their way.
Throwing lead wouldn't really work, but let's shoot it instead. It's NaVi 3-on-3. This has gone very well for Windigo. They've recovered nicely. Edward's low, and he's dead as well. Headshot doesn't matter. It's Simple and Electronic left for this retake. Bottom boost, only 8 points of health here for Electronic. Simple going to go right in, but he doesn't clear that close sight. There's someone around the corner, and Poison waits for contact. Victor, same story on the car. Simple waiting for a peek, but they're not going to give it to him. There's the little head poking out. Simple trying to pick a duel, but they're just not letting him choose. Windigo do pick up that pistol round. 3-on-5 recovery into that B bomb site.
Long aggression once again going to come out from them.
Ooh. Bit of a smoke push there, getting caught, but Flamey will trade. 1-for-1s are great in this round. Simple might even take it one step further. Gets the D and 2. Simple making this round a reality. It's a full eco for NaVi, and the trades are back there for Bubble. NaVi try and dive through the smoke. Alas, though, it gives the 2v2 back in favor of Windigo as the bomb plant can come through and the guns are not able to be retrieved. Electronic has a Mac 10. That's about it. Bomb plant faked, or at least forced off. Bubble's down to 30. Victor's crossed. Bubble will get that plant in now for real this time, at least guaranteeing themselves that they have the time as almost a third player for Windigo, but they'll need every player they can get. Zeus gets a kill from CT. Bubble not peeking out for the trade. He knows Electronic's up on catwalk as well, but now starting to question the rotation. He sees the second player, got all the info. Bubble just waiting for contact, and they will peek him together, but that could be their demise. They line up, and he can't convert it. It will be NaVi winning that round. They're going to be dealing with a solo B hold, and Edward can only find a single kill. That will not be enough here. Do NaVi even consider this? They need kills as that bomb goes down. Something on the cross or a boost employed to get them back into this round. It's actually a flash through. They wait for no one. Electronic already straight in. The trades are there. It's a 2-for-2. That's good for NaVi. They'll take that any day of the week because it's cut down the numbers thin of Windigo.
Bubble only has his scout as well. That Molotov into window does buy a bit more time here for Windigo. Another molly rains on in, and this time they try and push on the back of it, but that might be to their demise. It's Ships answering and responding.
Flamey on the other side of things up on the catwalk will be forced off early. Great nade, and look at the damage. Electronic going to be able to pile a bullet into the head of Victor. Lots of flashbangs here. Everyone's blinded. These T's still yet to get up the catwalk, but Blocker drops the orb. That's going to open this up for Windigo, who now have a man advantage. They won't be able to retrieve the guns that are dropped into CT as NaVi hold on to them, but they will be able to get into favorable post plants.
Bubble's gone. Blocker now has to step up, but he's only able to respond with one, and Poison falling shortly after. It Ships alone. Does spot out both these players, has to wait for them to get in close, can't just repeat from this same angle, and now they're on the bomb. Smoke down, he's going to try and get him off of it, knife out, and he will get the knife kill, but Simple
is blinded off the angle. They can smoke him off in the CT spawn as well. They've got him contained, and the two players within B have got a lot to do. It's Electronic and Edward trying to stop this barrage of T's. Electronic with one, great angle in the smoke, but it's only one. Trades are there, and Blocker, while he's low, he still gets the opening kill. Ships to follow up on Edward, and just like that, NaVi going for the save. But that is a grave error on NaVi's part. Maybe there's one left in the spawn. There is, there's a FAMAS. Smoke misses as it hits a player in the back of the head. Windigo's still going to go forward, though. They've re-smoked it. Flamey's up close. Electronic gets 2. Flamey with a tag, and Zeus with a flash. It's Electronic with 4 on a rifle round, spraying them down on long. Poison's got to try and keep this round alive, diving through the smoke, flashed out onto Simple, but Edward rotating off B.
What they might have said is mid to B, because that's what's happening right now. They set up, they take mid control, they're going to smoke things off, throw in this Molotov to try and deny a boost. Smoke falls onto it, deny vision over him in, and Electronic will get burnt, but he's been afforded a little angle here in spite of that Molotov landing that he can peek over, and he'll punish Windigo for it. Ships some poison left standing, and they're going to exit from the tunnels. Edward in the door, smoked off, so this cross can come in. They can look to get this bomb down. Now NaVi waiting on the other side, gonna flash Edward through, and Poison not in a position to trade. Does land the flick onto Edward. They're running into him, they're not letting him get this bomb down, and a 6th round for NaVi. Don't even let Poison get comfortable.
He's looking eager, he's looking keen. And Flamey, he's feeling mean, looking to line up a couple of kills, but no shot connected. Could not pick a target there. Utility back up for NaVi. And oh dear, Zeus has just dropped the bomb out through long doors. Now that grenade on top of the AK is denying Zeus to pick up the gun, and he can't do it. Valve, please fix. It's Poison, now alone on long, cornered. Flashes through to try and get him back out, but Edward's not going to be allowing him the room to move. Simple killing the players on the site. Blocker has found himself there.
Edward is sandwiched in. The fact that he's still alive, I was going to say, he could come back to punish Windigo, and it still might actually. He's wasted a lot of time. This bomb has not been allowed to cross into that A-bomb site, and now Poison. Poison, will he be ready for Simple? No, he will not. So NaVi, an 8th round of their name.
Simple with the close molly in mid. Electronic is peering through, but Windigo are up on short. Zeus has had to rotate off of long, and his own molly will delay them. That delay only allows Electronic time to push him from the back line. He'll jump up on Catwalk and surprise. Great nade as well coming in from Zeus, and Electronic going to finish off all of this damage. 4 from him once again. How many 4K rounds have we had from Electronic this map alone? That must be the 3rd.
What about he is? Flamey on the rotation up, and Edward gone. He's dropped. Flamey in the door, going to get finished off by Victor. So he's found the doubles, he's found the entries, he's made B Windigos, and now can they hold on to it?
And they have a couple of bits of utility here, but so do Windigo. Nades going in. Molotov is good from Electronic, but Spray is better from Blocker. And now Simple, 1 on 5. There's the first, but you're really asking for a lot from this man. This would be probably the best 1 on 5 in history, and Windigo won't let it happen. 6 rounds.
Stacking up outside of the halls, and Ships. Oh, he's already gone. Simple with the P250 finds the opener. The flash is good, but Edward's better. Blocker gone, and now this is done. Just, yeah, I mean, this should be all said and done. Electronic holding off in CT. Actually does overextend a bit and goes down as a result, but still a 3 on 4 for Windigo. Not one you imagine they're too invested in.
Ooh, flashes there as well from Edward. Simple's going to get aggressive for a second, and he's not going to find it, but it might not matter. 4 on 2, and pressure's on for Windigo to close his distance. Simple's up to 4, and he will shut down that round.
Always a chance. Are they just going to keep doing this? They do it again.
Is this the 3rd time? No.
This is the 3rd time.
No,
surely they don't do it again.
No. You need to go for the execute at some point. 50 seconds. Poison starts it off. Flamey's going to go down. The flashbangs were not there for NaVi, and now they've gone out, but there's not one bit of utility left, and Poison still has a lot of room to work with. Simple's got to try and take him down, and a tag coming through, but not the kill. Bomb crossing to the site, but they don't check Goose. Bubble has the bomb dropped. 30 seconds. We need a trade here from Edward, and we need it now. Poison firing off another from long, and this round has gone well for Windigo. Not a death just yet. Zeus will change that, but he won't do too much about it. 1 kill. Flash up from the long side. Blocker's not blind. He's on the angle, ready and waiting. It hits the wall, but he gets the kill anyway. Edward dead, no more. Flamey's down to 2 HP, but he will stand tall. Simple needs to hard check this angle. He actually baits the shot out, and Poison goes back in for Flamey instead. Simple needs this trade. Electronic coming up through the catwalk does get it instead, and the A site belongs to NaVi.
Yeah, Bubble is nearby, but his teammates are a little way off. Now taking up position on short. They will catch Electronic trying to cross into the back of the bomb site. Zeus shuts down the point man, looking for more, and Zeus delivers. Bubble now emerging from the woodwork, and he's going to bubble wrap onto them. Shuts down both players inside of A, and they are gone. He gets the 1v2, the savior that Windigo needed. They keep the dream alive.
So not perfect, but enough to get it done. Edward going to go quickly towards long to try and look for the pick. The corner smoke is in. Bubbles on a P90, and somehow, some way it works.
It literally looked like his mouse like fell off his desk or something because it just like randomly slopes to the right. Windigo with 2 players to respond and look to try and hold this B side of the map. Electronic leads the charge, but he won't quite land the transfer onto Victor. And Ships holding his own. He rights their wrongs, and that is phenomenal because in a way that could almost be enough to secure it for you.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you know, you got matchups that you certainly can have some skin in, but that will be coming up later. For now, it's a fast long play from NaVi, already getting shut down by Blocker. Oh, the flash not coming in. He was waiting for it, but he turns back and gets a kill instead. The trade coming out finally for NaVi, but it's a costly one. 2 for 1, favoring Windigo. Flamey tries to catch a timing play, but the Molotov on short, and the second it runs out, there's 2 eyes on it. Orb gets boosted up to re-aggress on the catwalk, and Simple smoked off on long.
Zeus falling though, that's this round all said and done, really. Simple with just 20 seconds left. It's not happening. Windigo.
What a game he's having. Fast bomb up catwalk, 3 outside along with the AK. Windigo. Poison's been so good at locking this down time after time with the AWP, always getting a minimum of 2 kills on this short cross.
Blocker has been so good down in the pit. He's got to deliver here, and he will. Him and Poison finding kills. Simple still deletes Blocker, and now Poison's got to go back to finish him. In the meantime, he's been pincered, flicking back into the bomb site. Bubble and Victor here to try and cement this one, and they will do so. A convincing performance there from Windigo at a round where it looked like NaVi. Curiosity might have killed the cat, but it might net a lot for Victor. Simple sinks Windigo's battleship down here in mid, but the wraparound from Victor could do it all. Instead, only good for 1. He backs away, but it does divide Simple's attention, and that's the bomb drop down in middle. Things were looking good here for NaVi, but it's all been torn apart by Victor on this flank.
That's like me talking to my matchmaking teammates. Not happy. And I don't blame
you. I thought you meant in Russian.
That'd be impressive. Yeah, I mean, this is so
does it sound positive?
No, but Harry, when have the comms of NaVi ever been positive? Do tell me that. Zeus with his head in his hands, and NaVi looking defeated. This is Windigo now. 7 rounds in a row.
Oh, wow. Good for 2 before that trade comes in, and that might be enough in and of itself. Victor now going to rear his head out. And what a recovery we've seen from him as well coming into this map, coming into this half. I think he had something like 5 kills to his name. He is...
coming into this matchup, they seem very well read, in fact, Harry.
And, you know, I mean, we classed, what, that Devils 1 versus NIP win as a pretty big upset at the time. Well, this one would very much uproot that and take the title as the upset game.
For WESG, that's another team also in this group, albeit with a slightly different roster I think G2 had for WESG. Am I right in saying that? I can't exactly remember. I wasn't covering it. But in convincing fashion on one of the 2 maps as well. And then you got Fnatic, a team that has certainly looked good as of late, but that's a whole nother story. Fast long play for Edward. He's straight out through the door. Bubble dead immediately. First time NaVi have had a pick in a while, and will it be traded? Because they can't afford it to be so. Edward won't allow it. 2 for him. Flash through, going further. Poison's on the corner, but he's spanning with a CZ and runs dry on ammo. It's 3 for Edward. He has been slow this map, but what a time to come alive.
And now only Victor remains, the lonely Victor, all the way from B. Simple plucks up the courage to delete him, and that's NaVi answering back with a 13th.
Smoking the spawn. Zeus is still up on the catwalk trying to sell the A-fake and also catch rotation. Simple moves through. We've got jump spotting Victor in the doors. That sets Bubble up with some information. He will get across. Simple not stopping him. And there we go. They've not seen his position before. Bubble's been playing it all half and he'll find 1. Trade is there. Ships within the bomb site with his secondary AWP. Has not had to fire off shots in a while, but now he's tasked with dropping 3 NaVi players inside of the bomb site. The bomb plant cancelled. Simple with the trade. It can come through now in the 2-on-2.
a massive round because Windigo's economy is at breaking point. If they go for this retake and it fails, that could give this map to NaVi. And Blocker now left in the 1v2, creeping forward. They spot him, and S1MPLE is in with the third, the hat trick. 14-14, all tied up. And as they decided to go for that, 45 seconds here, so eventually NaVi are going to have to just dedicate their way in towards one of these bomb sites. And S1MPLE saw poison there. They're the sorts of shots you don't have a second chance at if you're poisoned. S1MPLE, quick double, looking to make this round. NaVi's looking to take the series. Edward in with a second, and it's Victor alone. S1MPLE shuts him down. NaVi, a 2-1 victory. A grueling series in which we saw the CIS squad have to grind their way to a win. They lose overpass in double overtime. They take train convincingly, and Dust 2, while it was in the palm of their hands for the longest time, Windigo almost snatch it away. They fall just short at the finish line. NaVi take it.